MarioDickinsCreations.com, the leader in customizable memorial printing and graphic presentation. With over 24 years of experience working with families, honoring their loved ones, creating industry trends, they offer all styles of obituaries from standard to custom with exquisite paper upgrades available. MarioDickinsCreations.com offers grand memorial presentation displays such as adult life-size cutout, backdrops, casket panels, retractable banner stands, poster boards, floor mat, banners, bookmarks, buttons, masks, and shirts, fully customizable. They also now offer urns, woven blankets, casket decal, and fully printed casket wrap. Everything you need to showcase your loved one's legacy. 24-hour rush upgrades available. On time, professional, and convenient. Go to MarioDickinsCreations.com, click on Memorial Service, and get started today.
I've been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A ricotta, we gon' have a drink. A ricotta, everybody drinking. Ricotta, get you some ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
Yeah.
Super dumb drip. Baby, diamonds drive you crazy. Glisten by the wrist. Keep that 40 by the hip. I got that super dumb drip.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent. You are now tuned in to the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast.
Man. Yes, sir. We live. We lit. We here. Special edition. Special day. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I usually do Tuesdays and Thursdays, but when I got the phone call, you know what I mean? They like, see if you can get a Friday or Saturday. I'm like, shit, this nigga can get a made up day. If it's an 8th day in the week, we gonna make it work. So, you know what I mean? For the homies. So I appreciate this, man. Shout out to y'all for tapping in with me. If you locked in with us, this is a special episode of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast right here, man. Live from the compound. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Doing Numbers, the homie Roman, for setting this up for me, man, the whole 9 yards. That part. Yes, sir. Shout out to the compound. Shout out Blackout Entertainment. We here, man. We ain't gonna waste no time. This episode 28. Who is Huey V? And we got the homie Rock Nation, Warehouse Entertainment, recording artist, Milwaukee's very own Huey V in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I'm happy to be here. When I found out that I was going to be here, I was like, oh, yeah, we lit for a fact. You've been tapped in early, showing mad love.
Absolutely.
Real genuine.
Facts. I reached out to you. I got to do this with you because it'd be wrong if I ain't do it. Yola, Demetrius Bennett. One day they was having like a Lakea conversation on the internet. He was like, he inboxed me outside of the, you know, the talk that was going on and inboxed me like, yo, you hit to my little homie Darius, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. He like, yo, he with Bleak. Woo woo. And what was funny, probably about a week before that, Bleak was on Drink Champs. And somebody was fucking with some nigga from Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? And I remember watching the interview, like Rizzy, all of us was calling each other like, who the fuck is he talking about? You know what I'm saying? It was like a mystery. And then Yola connected the dot for me. He sent me your video. Like he was like, just check out this link. And it was the No Regrets one. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't even a video, it was just the audio.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Early. I'm talking about early, bro. Your dreads were short, like early in the game. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, this nigga dope. You know what I'm saying? He from the town. Then, like, I went on Twitter, IG, following Bleak, and he had been posting the fuck out of you. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did I miss that? You know what I mean?
Face of the label for a fact.
So how did that come about? Give us some history on how that happened.
Well, then in the same way, honestly, same reaction from Bleak. He heard No Regrets before it got re-released. We re-released it, packaged it the right way, did it the best way that we needed to type stuff. When I first put it out, it's like some we recorded it at Joe's studio, Joe Jessen, Culture Section. recorded over there.
Shout out Okie.
Yeah, this is before I even figured out like how to master it, all the other stuff, like the stuff that the label take care of. When I'm at warehouse and stuff. So boom, Bleak heard the record and was like, "Oh no, this is it," type stuff. But I gotta hear one more record, 2 more records, just to make sure that this ain't no fluke type stuff. But what I've been writing since 10 years, well, not 10 years, but I've been writing for the past 10 years type stuff. Since 14 years old, really. Okay. So I'm like, all right, bet this is my opportunity. I'm going to get up out the city. Or really put the city on. I should say that on because we right back in this motherfucker. You feel me?
You ain't gonna never get out.
Motherfucking city on that part. So I'm like, all right, bet. Send the records out. It's a record on my upcoming EP called So Below. The record is called Love Is Overrated. I sent them that one. I sent another one from my first EP. As above, called PME, and he was like, "Yeah, boy, got it. Let's get him out here. Some Cheeks, my manager back here in the background.
Shout out Cheeks.
Yeah, he was on top of that. Let's get that boy out to Florida. Make that shit happen. Been in the studio ever since.
Are there any other artists on Warehouse?
Yeah, 40 from 40.
Okay.
East Coast. He'll be taking over the West and East Coast for a fact. Yeah. We just signed.
But you kind of like the flagship.
Oh yeah, for a fact. Yeah. Putting a stamp on it. Putting a stamp on it. Yeah. So we gotta make them take it serious for a fact. But we had Casanova just before that. Yeah, Casanova.
So he's with where? Okay. Yeah. So that's why the Warehouse thing really sounds familiar to me now. Okay, Casanova. Now it's ringing. Now I get why it's ringing. You might see the
DJ Black interview with the hood.
Hat on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for a fact.
Man, doing this podcast and shit, I've watched so much media and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all jumbled. But now that you said that, it just jarred my memory. I remember when Cass had that hat on. And he was talking about the Rock Nation. Free cash. Absolutely. Free cash. So you visited some schools since you've been here?
Oh yeah. Rufus King on some subsidiary stuff. AmeriCorps working with them. When I first graduated type stuff, I did like I want to say like 14 months or something like that. Not too long. The training was like 9 months in itself. So I finally got inside the school, making relationships with kids, had a booking and shit because some shit was out. But so we came back full circle, trying to do the same thing. Now, I did the rapping, trying to implement that shit into the schools. We did the audio sound lab. I think that was in Chicago. Okay. Yeah, Huey High School or something like that. Adidas, like a big old sound lab that they invested into the school for these kids, like find outlets to get out the city or find a different way.
Yeah, give them options.
Absolutely. Yeah. I should reword that. That's important. If you got to know that you can make it from the city.
Facts. Say that again. Say that again, little bro.
That's why I'm here. I said it. I couldn't do it without it. I gotta put the city on my back.
No, that's why I'm saying I've been watching. You know what I mean? Since you touched down, I'm watching you anyway. But I'm saying I've been watching since you touched down, and I just thought that was dope. Like out of all the shit I seen you do, besides go to JJ's in the hood. You know yeah. But so what high school did you go to?
MSL.
You went to MSL. Okay, walking school. Okay, for sure. So, and what side of town you from?
North side.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born on 11 Wright Street. Okay. My grandma lived on 32nd Galena. So my family spent all that time down there. She probably was over for like 80 years. Okay. 80 years. Rest in peace. The crib's still there, so we keep that motherfucker alive. Right.
Okay, so As Above, right? That's an album or a mixtape?
It's an EP.
It's an EP. It's an EP.
Yeah, it's an EP. So this is like the hood, but you could treat it like an album. To be honest with you, compare it against other people's big bodies of work.
I mean, as I was listening to it today, when I listen to projects and when I be trying to figure out what type of artist niggas is, or when I first get introduced to an artist, I want to see like the layers to your music, your subject matter, what you're talking about. Can you bounce from subject to subject? Are you just giving me the same thing for 8 records? Some niggas is cool for that. Yeah. But what I liked about your shit was the different flows, different cadences. You know what I'm saying? That's where I saw the Milwaukee and what you was doing. Because that's what we do here. You know what I'm saying? That's where I can, even if I close my eyes and listen to your shit, I can still feel that vein in your music because of the different cadences, the different styles you tried. You know what I mean? Even the chances that you was taking with your shit. Now, content-wise, as far as young niggas, I ain't really heard no young niggas with no content like yours. I'm going to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like the PME record. You know what I'm saying? Even No Regrets, because that started me off, but like even the PME record, you know what I'm saying? Just the angle and what you're talking about on there, like it's a very more mature, you know what I'm saying, stance for you to have on that, for you to be a young cat. So You know what I mean? And I'm not knocking the young niggas who content isn't that. They might have not experienced shit like you have in your life, but I can feel the old soulness of you when I listen to records like that.
That's
You know what I mean?
That is. That's exactly what that is. But that comes from like inspirations from like listening to like Nas, Pac, and everybody, like storytellers, Kendrick, Cole, Drake. I'll even add Drake in there, even for like the R&B tip and stuff like that. Learn how to sing.
And the boy tells a good story though. You know what I mean?
Oh, that part. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Drake is probably, I say he probably one of the biggest inspirations as far as me going, all right, let me try to come with a new flow for every single song. Either him or Kendrick.
Don will tell you on this show that's one of the things that we do applaud him about. It's his risk taking. So that's, you know what I mean? That's how you make, that's how, to me, from being somebody, you know, who dad was in the music business and growing up around the music business my entire life, what I realized with hit records is the risk in it. Are you willing to take the risk to try to do something a little cutting edge or something a little different? And if people gonna are they gonna look at you weird, or are you gonna be okay if people look at you weird?
So that's sometimes you just gotta live in that moment.
Exactly.
As if they talking and you got their eyes, you gotta hit them with another one, hit them with another one.
So when you recording, it's based out of where exactly? Like where you
right now I'm out of Miami. Okay. Yeah, right now I'm out of Miami. But anytime I come back to the city to record it, I'm always going back to Joe Jess.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, I trust it with my son like 100%, for sure. But if I'm in Miami, then I'm going with V Spence. That's my guy. That's my ace right now. Yeah. He basically do the same thing that Joe would do.
So the next step after all of the above is an album, isn't it?
Well, we got Sober Love.
Okay.
The second EP.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a second EP coming up.
And you've been rolling out singles also, like after the deal.
More love. We got another one coming out real soon. I think like the next 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. Called Bygone. Yeah, that's oh my god, that's gonna go up. That's like a movie for real. I can't tell y'all too much because I don't want to spoil it, but it's different. It's live. It's a feel good record. You play it for the ladies. The ladies is definitely reacting to it. Went to South by Southwest, took that over on good reactions everywhere. So yeah, I can't wait to do that.
How was South by Southwest? Give me a little.
Oh, fire!
You got a ball.
Fire! Oh, what? Yeah, we tapping.
I watched the vlog. You know what I'm saying? I watched the vlog today. It looked like you had a ball. I just wanted to hear it out of your mouth. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, it was so much stuff that was left out. But we're gonna tap back in because we're trying to shoot a whole documentary on the Kanye genes. Yeah. So you don't want to give them all right now. Right. But you know, what's your IG? Who is Huey V?
Who is Huey V? The title of the show is his ID.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So, Rock Nation, what is it? What is it like? What's the thing like? Okay, so this is the thing. Before I even do that with you, a friend of mine called me today, Ray Rizzy, my dog. He was at the club with him last night. You know what I mean? And he said, you know, because he's a vet in the game and a cat who had a deal back in the day. You know what I mean? So his angle with you is he just wishes that they don't miss. He's hoping that the city don't miss your run. You see what I'm saying? And that's the thing. I was saying that a year ago when I discovered you. You see what I'm saying? And now because you got in his face and he's seen it, now he like, man, I hope the city don't miss Bro Wave. You see what I'm saying?
No, they can't. At this point, we finna come back and put it in.
But no, that's why that's what I was about to reiterate is the fact that you are coming down and putting your feet on the soil. Yeah, you got to touch down. You know what I mean?
Facts. I was getting asked all the time, like, yo, when you gonna do your first performance? I'm like, in Milwaukee, when you gonna do your first performance in Milwaukee? And mind you, I did do a little set inside of the club.
Walkers last night. Yeah, I seen you on the mic a little bit.
I'm gonna take that on home. Yeah, different type of energy. But for a fact, if we hit 720 and Element, it's probably gonna be the same thing. Anywhere we can get inside of, we're gonna get that mic. We keep on the mic. We want that vibe. We want that energy. We can't take over. Put our name out there for a fact. Standard.
That's that other angle to it.
I ain't gonna lie,
that's the aggression, though. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It shows me hunger. You know what I mean? It's a nigga that done got the Bleak and Rock Nation and he ain't comfortable. Like shit, I'm still walking in the club. Give me the microphone. Mic check 1 2. Hey DJ, put that shit on. You see what I'm saying? Like I like that. Like it ain't no Hollywood to it right now. You like I'm still on the grind. You know what I mean?
Hungry.
I got with these dudes and I'm still on the grind. You know what I mean?
Right. It got to be one of those things where it's undeniable. People talking about cats from the Midwest. And Huey V has to pop up in those conversations. I'll be seeing them list them little, you know, you got the 3 artists in each tier. Yeah. I don't be seeing my name on it, but I don't trip. But that shit could change.
So, is it a tour coming up soon? Are you ready to
Right,
tour? Or
right
have
now,
you been going?
Yeah, I've been on a road with Bleak Freeway State Property. Yeah, State Property. I've been on a road with State Property for a fact. We just had a show not too long ago in Philly, Baltimore. I'm tearing them down, Bleak them bringing me out. So that's been super, super, super dope.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Hey, you tell them one thing: if they don't know your name when you go in there, they better know your name when you leave. So every time I go in there, I'm trying to take over everything on home. I'm trying to take off everybody's head for a fact.
How old are you?
25.
So how familiar are you with Bleak's Run?
I was born in '96. I think coming to age drop. What year was that?
The age was
Yeah,
so Reasonable Doubt came out in '96, and he was a baby.
So really, I caught the second window. My parents had to play it in the crib. My brother had to play it in the crib. Yeah, so that's how I got my influence. Like my pops played my first Jay-Z song. I remember seeing what was it? I think it was 99 Problems or something like that for the first time. We was in front of like a church or something. Yeah. That's changed everything. And as far as like how to create a video, a visual. And I seen a documentary that they were shooting, a movie that they were shooting for it too. It just changed everything.
Damn. Okay. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
So I didn't really catch the wave in the moment, but I get the influence. And sitting next to him, he play records all the time. I'm hearing new records all the time. Unreleased stuff. Definitely some unreleased stuff. And I wish I could.
So is he? That's what I was about to say. He's still active.
Very.
Okay. Because he be trying to, his internet persona is a little different now. So I was wondering if he's still active.
But it's different because he on a CEO. So like, if the inspiration comes, then yeah, all right. He say all the time, like sometimes I hear you rap and it give me that fire. Like I want to, I should get in there and get active with the young boy on. But CEO wise, he's very, very, very active and tuned in, trying to come up with new either the Do Say tip or butter. Right now, he coming up with some stuff called butter. I don't know how much I can talk about it, so I don't talk about it too much. But for a fact, he got some new stuff. Yeah.
Damn, okay, that's fire. That's interesting. I didn't even have that question on the list, but that's dope that you brought that up.
No, for a fact, very much active.
I know a lot of artists right now are acting and doing shit. You've been taking scripts or anything lately?
I'm not, but I've been told like, yo, you should probably take up like a power role or something like that. I don't know, but maybe in the future. Right now, I'm trying to focus.
Right now, you're trying to focus on the music.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus on rap. I want to go Hollywood early because that really does ruin your perception as a rapper sometimes. It may open up the avenue for for you to get to more places. Of course, it's almost like fashion too. Like, it just changes the way that people do. I don't want to lose like the streets perception so early before I go like mainstream. Like you gotta get them locked in, let them know who you really are as a person before the world try to change it.
That's what's up.
That way they know who you is. They know who you is. They know where you came from. And now it's not looked at as changing. It's looked at as evolution.
So which video did you come back and shoot here?
We shot RP Benji.
RP Benji. I fuck with that. I put that on the list too. That's
We shot half inside. Well, the first video we shot a couple clips. I'm trying to get it right. First video was shot entirely inside Milwaukee, but we had a couple technical difficulties, so we had to come back around and shoot it down. Put the second piece, we finally put it together, so we got the vision out type stuff. But that one was shot in Milwaukee and Miami. But after the deal and More Love, both shot at the crib for a fact.
Who shot?
Shoot it down, same person.
Same person.
Yeah, he's going crazy. He's going crazy.
That's what's
up. Yeah, he's going crazy. He just shot this set trends. We said yeah. So definitely on point.
That's what's up, man. I'm very proud of you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is my first time meeting you, but I spoke to you online, like on Twitter and Facebook before. You know what I'm saying? When I retweeted and shared your shit, you know what I mean? You always respectful and show love back. So even though we hadn't technically met in person, but it's nice to meet you, man. And I just want to tell you from me to you, you know what I'm saying? We super proud of you, bro. I support what you're doing. You know what I mean? You got the platforms to compete. You know what I mean? Our full support, like for real.
And like, I'm gonna keep tapping in with y'all too, man. I love it here. I ain't gonna lie, I love it here.
Like I said, when the homie called me, and you know what I'm saying, he was getting ready to be like, you know, Huey, before he could even get your name out, it's my
Then
I'm like, oh yeah, I'm tapped in with little homie. What they need? What's going on?
That was the same thing they said to me. I was like, oh, Skip, I want to be tapped in. But for a fact, let's do that.
So it's dope to have you here, man. And like I said, I've been watching you. You know, you went up to the school. You know what I mean? You hit Walker's last night. You slid on the OG Tweezy today. You got to slide on El Twancho. You got to slide on El Twancho, man. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? You got to go to Bouchard's. And like I said last night you and the homies went to JJ's. That was off the script. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that was dope.
After this, I ain't even gonna lie to you. We gotta get the good JJ's. What's your favorite one? Oh, for a fact.
What's your order?
The lemon pepper chicken. All right, so I'll probably get like, it depends. Get like 20 pieces, some shit like that. Get like a 20 piece lemonade. Gotta get the lemonade for a fact. And I keep that shit simple. I ain't gonna lie to you. 20 piece lemonade. I'm good. Maybe some fries. A little bit of lemon pepper on it. Not too much though. Sometimes we overdoing that shit. Now that we overdo that shit, you be fucked up in the car.
So look, here, anybody watching the show that was questioning the nigga, if it's JJ's order is like that, you know that nigga from here.
Oh, you already know.
That's how we order our shit right here.
You feel me? You feel me?
That's a Milwaukee nigga order right
there.
Yeah.
Which one you go to?
All over. I ain't gonna lie to you. For a minute, I was going to the one that was over there in Brown Dairy. Okay. That's super low key. I ain't gonna lie to you. They show love. Extra wings, extra pepper, all that shit. They show love. But the one that's by 30 Seconds to Lean. That's by my grandma crib. Yeah, walking distance hood. Trap right over there. Hood. Take that.
I don't know if anybody ever told you this before, but sitting here talking to you, even looking at you, man, you remind me of Ishtar, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like I've heard y'all vibe, the energy is kind of like the same. Y'all never met. That's weird. Like you niggas remind me a lot of each other, bro. Like that's crazy. Like just sitting here talking to you is like sitting talking to that nigga. Like shit's crazy.
That's crazy.
Locally, like who have you worked with from the crib?
Ooh,
anybody?
Not too many people. But I'm trying to make that shit happen for a fact. Yeah, I've been tapping in. But H1, I don't know where yet.
H1.
We definitely gotta get that one in the building. So he probably be the first one.
We debuted this video.
Yeah, we showed this new video, Bad that dropped today. Yeah. Shot that in Miami. You know what I'm saying?
But honestly, I've really been looking for like a female songster. That's what I'm really looking for.
On some R&B vibes.
Hell yeah.
I might have to connect for you, man. I might have to hook you up with old tracks and at least
but if I'm not working with him, I say like people that I want to work with.
Yeah, give me
I fuck with Little Chicken.
Facts. Bang. Hot.
I fuck with Ishtar. I fuck with Von Alexander.
Hard.
And I fuck with his Sherrod Sloan.
Hard.
And we gotta get a joint too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they done dragged the old man back.
We was just talking about that new shit, man. Raised by OGs, not IG.
Yes, sir.
That part.
Yeah, they done drug the old man on out the, you know what I mean, out the closet one time. Had to come back out of retirement. Yeah, Tweezy said, man, these young niggas ain't the only one, baby. We still got it. So this is my last run right here. You know how the last bank run. This is my last bank job right here. I'm gonna let niggas like you can have it after this one, man. This is my last bank job.
Yeah, let me get my running. Dog.
Right back in the studio.
Hey.
No, but y'all heard it here first. The Huey V feature. I'm honored with that one right there. I get that heat because I'm telling you, bro. I was riding around listening to that shit today, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like when I got into your shit, it ain't just hot to me because you from the crib. You can be trash and I will support you. But I'm saying why I'm really tapped in with you because the shit not only sounds like niggas that I'm listening to right now, but it's like another edge. It's like edgier than their shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they shit is more pop because of the labels or the people that they around or something. And your shit is just more edgy because you come from this shit right here and your shit don't have a choice but to be edgy because where the fuck you come from?
That's what it is. I try to let the city inspire me as much as possible. That's why I talked about it. I told them boys, you gotta put 30 second one in them on the motherfucking cover. That's why that shit are as above.
That's why I'm listening to the Benji joint. I'm listening to this nigga.
I see Galena on the street.
Yeah. I'm listening to the Benji joint. I'm busting down the bars with the nigga like I've been on Capitol all day. I'm like, I've been on Capitol all day. God damn it. Shit, I've been on Capitol all day today too. Huey, I feel you. On what corporate we ain't say that? Like shit, we've been on Capitol all day too, my nigga.
Talk about the peace. Explain the peace. Matter of fact, I'm gonna zoom in. Let everybody get a look.
Warehouse Music.
Yes, sir.
BBS.
Shining.
Boy Diamond.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Man, you get this when you face the label.
There go your answer.
Get this when you
That's the perks of being
put
face
that
of the
shit in
leg.
your back. You wear that shit. You put that shit in your back. Yeah, we'll get that. Death row, life contracts. That part. Then tied in. Thanks.
That's what's up. That's good to hear. That's good to hear that it's family business. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's what he come from. You know what I mean?
That part.
The structure that he come from.
Yeah, you see how we give it up. I'm on with Jay. Loyalty to the end. I treat it the same way. Facts. You got some solid ones around you. Do not let that go.
Do you drink?
I drink.
You drink. So I play this game on here. What's gonna be your choice of drink? We got cognac, we got tequila, and we got champagne.
Here we go.
You gonna do the champagne?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy.
Woman, we gonna go and pop one of these Bella Roots. I was gonna do the other brand, but we gonna go and give it up for my sponsor. You know what I'm saying?
I had that tequila last night. That's why I'm staying away from it. I seen what that did to me. Oh, they forgot half his night. Like, what? I said that? What? Nah, that shit good.
Walker's was a good time though. Yeah, Walker's is a good time.
We try to send it up everywhere we go. We're back. Y'all gotta pop out with us, man.
Yeah, when I see, I might have to do that. Old man might have to 1-2 with you tonight.
Fact. We at Element 720.
For sure.
We're really gonna be at 720.
For sure.
720 will go.
Yeah, always.
We're gonna see if Element fuck with me.
Which one's for the open bottle of Cartier?
Oh, back here.
It might be right behind.
Hand me the apple.
So yeah, we play this drinking game on here, man, and it's like it's either you can pick one or the other, and you don't have to drink. But if you pick both, you got to drink. You see what I'm saying? So
One or the other or both?
So if you pick both, you got to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happy you here.
For the fallen homies.
Man, that's for the homies, yeah.
That part.
It's for the fallen homies. But yeah, you got to drink if you pick both. You know what I'm saying? If you can't decide one or the other, you got to drink. It's a serious business.
Drink it happen. Nah. Champagne cool.
Yeah.
Champagne be happy up. The brown, the big sleep. That do say dangerous. Okay, that do say dangerous.
Yeah, you would do say mafia right now.
Yo. My
Them
first, no
niggas
cap. Don't nobody know this. My first EP card trial. I went so hard at the club, I fell asleep. Bro.
That sounds like a good EP party to me. What about everybody else?
It was up, bro. It was up.
Sound like a great EP party to me, sir.
Performed, ate my wings out of here. Strippers all around, everything. Nope, sleep.
So I ain't gonna waste no time with you. We gonna get right into the game. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you this one off the rip. Snowfall or Power?
I see more episodes of Power.
You see myself Power, you gonna pick Power.
But Snowfall, I feel like they acting is way better.
So then you gotta drink.
I'm going Snowfall.
Okay. I'm gonna drink because I
I'll
like
take a sip
both.
with you. Let's make it happen. But definitely Snowfall.
All right. Yay or drink?
Yay.
Yay? Okay. Sheesh. It's yay for me too. Sheesh.
You going drink?
What?
It's hard to choose. What? That's crazy. No, I'm going yay.
Like you gotta understand. I'm a producer, bro.
That's what I was saying.
So I love Kanye the producer.
Yeah.
Kanye the artist.
Through the wire.
Man, listen. There was a time where Kanye
His mouth was like this, my guy. His mouth was like
man,
this.
there was a time where Kanye was one of the dopest artists out. And now I look at him now and I'm like,
You fuck with Donda?
I fuck with Donda a little bit. It was some mid. It was mid. Donda was mid. It was definitely mid, bro.
But when we did the CLB verse Donda song verse song, Kanye had more songs that we fucked with than CLB.
CLB.
I ain't gonna lie. I give it to CLB on that one. Yeah, I was rooting for Ye. What, that shit harder. That shit harder. The sense. You're not hearing this now. When you gotta argue like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess we came to that conclusion because.
But that shit is a masterpiece.
Because it was
I'll say that.
It was content wise, and that's like
good girl.
And that's like splitting hairs for me. You see what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I think it is, low key, is I think it's commercial. It's like the sound industry was talking about. It's commercial sounders who are already kind of adjusted and programmed to that CLB sound. But when he started doing Donda, it was really like I remember when we first seen him out in the middle of the fields, with everybody around him and shit, singing and shit like that. He was understanding. So I think for a fact he kind of just changed the way that people view the music or the expectations of the music.
I mean, the rollout, he's the king of the rollout.
But
you know what I'm saying?
in the next
Thank you,
2 to 5 years, who knows what music may sound like? And that might be the medium, that might be the normal sound of music. So he might be ahead of some shit.
You never know with that guy. You never know with that guy. You never know with that guy.
And you got artists like T-Rail, you got real soulful like singers and shit like that. You got Mo3. For a fact, so I could see like the interchanging of it. You got the best verse out of Fabio.
Yeah,
it can happen. Man. But I'm going to see
Fabio got his shit on.
Yeah.
But first of all, that's my favorite song on the whole album, just because he switches beats 3 times.
Yeah,
crazy.
And to hear Kanye do drill, because I love doing drill music. To hear Kanye do drill was it for me. I want to faint.
Yeah.
But that it still was some me. As a whole project, it was some me. It was sticks and seeds in that motherfucker. It was sticks and seeds in there.
Yeah, it was a couple seasons. I heard that shit pop.
Yeah.
So since we on that, New York drill or ATL pop?
ATL pop.
Yeah, new shit. Like ATL pop is Future, Gunna, ATL pop for you.
I fuck with drill. But I'm waiting for it to reach that
it's ATL
point
pop
of evolution. Yeah, that point of evolution. Like I fuck with D-Love. I love samples, so I love what he doing with it. But it's just the angle that they're taking at the records that has become repetitive. Eventually, they gonna box themselves out.
To me, and I know you. And it's funny that I wanted to ask you this because I know a nigga like you who knows Cass, who was kind of ahead of what they're doing now. You know what I'm saying? Cass was drilling 5 years ago.
But the drill that they doing is a little different.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, it's like Cass shit was like, if I could say anybody he gave me energy of, was probably like D-Man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. But like the new drill sound is kind of like it's real wavy. I fuck with it because it's like it gets you on your vibe and shit. But the same thing you were saying, like how many times you gonna talk about the exact same shit in your song and people be able to listen.
So then I'm with you on that because even in some of the Atlanta shit, the content is the same. It doesn't really change, but it goes to your point a lot of times, and it's the sound, it's the producers.
The sound changes.
It's the producers, Weezy them and them niggas.
It's not that exact same.
But drill is okay. So drill,
as soon as you hear Forever Rolling and shit, it's just certain names. When you hear that shit, you already know the beat.
From a producer standpoint, there's a formula to drill. And if you don't follow the formula, it's not drill. Right?
I agree with that.
So if once you understand the way that drill is built, then you understand why it's structured this way and why you gotta ride the beat this way. You know what I mean?
But I don't believe in that. I think drill. All right, so it's weird, bro.
First of all, it belongs to the Midwest. It's ours.
Yeah,
Chicago is where drill is born.
That's what I was gonna say.
Right?
But the version of drill that they're doing ain't even come from us. That shit came from
Uganda.
They're not even doing the Chicago version. They doing the UK version.
But the content.
I'm play something for you before you
for a fact. But the content of drilling is still the same. But I think that's not because they biting off of Chicago. It's the street.
You know who drill is nasty? Africa.
Oh,
that
no.
Shit is
I got
fire.
a homie who been putting me on.
My God.
What? No, different vibes. I ain't gonna lie to you. It hit different.
So you a Thug fan?
Thug, Young Thug?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so my next first question is Future or Thug?
Future.
Yeah. I love Thug, but
we gonna stay there. Cole or Kendrick?
I think Thug is there.
Cole or Kendrick? Kendrick for you.
Kendrick rapping wise, but I think Cole makes the easier listen. I listen to Cole when I listen to Kendrick, but I think Kendrick raps better.
Okay. So then you got to drink. Yeah. I thought you was gonna get away with that one, nigga. I caught that word play. I'm a rapper too, B. I caught that word play. You thought you was slick. Timberland or Swiss Beats?
You really gonna ask this question?
Yeah, I mean they're the host of the verses, so that's why I put them. You know.
Swiss Beats is hard.
Timberland.
Swiss Beats is if it's a versus, Swiss.
Come on, man.
What?
Stop that.
If it's a versus, Swiss.
Stop that. Stop
It
that.
depends.
Stop that. I gotta get you, young man. I gotta get you, young man.
Let the young boy cook. Let the young boy cook.
Come on, cook. I have to explain. It's the sound, the element, and the arena. Versus is like originated New York shit. You see the energy Jadakiss gave up when he was on stage.
Right.
Them beats, Swiss Beats, his drum patterns may be a bit repetitive and not as broad scale. When that shit hit, it's hard to put anybody next to that.
So Swizzy gets away with using a lot of wild sounds.
Is a more unique producer. I prefer.
So the difference between them two and the way they use wild sounds is the Swizzy likes to use loud noises. Yeah, loud noises drive his beat, whistles and shit, and all kind of right. Tim will take a baby and turn it into
gas. I think he's better. But
the man is the GOAT.
He's saying in the versus platform.
In the versus platform,
Tim will chew him. Tim will kill him. He already killed him. He killed him out the gate. The first verses.
He had an off night.
Man, listen. Swizzy doesn't have a record.
I'm not
as big as some of Timberland's records.
No. We can't. We ain't going charts though.
About UK, I mean not UK drill, but New York drill. When we was talking about like formulas and patterns, if they took the Timberland approach, I think a lot of that shit changed. It's just the drum patterns. You gotta change that shit up. Even if you keep the same content,
so
make the sound.
So as far as places that I know you've been and you stay, I was just in Miami last month myself. Miami or New York? Yeah, I knew I was gonna get you with that one.
New York remind me of Chicago,
don't it? Yeah, I mean, I felt like the gangsters just went to the Midwest and built their own version of New York City.
I fuck with New York.
You know what I mean? Like the mafia just left New York. Like, you know what? We sick of the feds here. We want to build our own New York in the Midwest. You know what I mean?
But I also live in Miami.
Yeah.
So I kind of already chose the sense. Like,
yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie to you. It's the weather. The weather put Miami over New York. Yeah, the weather put Miami over.
I like New York in the summertime.
Oh yeah, New York is fly.
I like New York in the winter, but I love New York in the summertime.
I only been out there in the summertime like twice. Okay. Like it was always on business to out.
I'm gonna say
to see it. But I've been out to Dykeman and that shit was fire.
I fuck with New York.
Energy different.
Man,
Shorty ran up on Bleak. He was outside getting a haircut. Shorty ran up on Bleak like, hey yo, not on no fan shit, but I fucks with you. Hold on. I'm like, oh yeah, they give it up different out here. Hey, I love it.
That's fire.
Hey.
That's super fire. NBA YoungBoy or Dirk?
Woo.
Got a drink.
You know, Dirky over me.
It's Dirky over.
Nah, them niggas sensitive.
Niggas sensitive.
I take that shit. Niggas sensitive. I fuck with both.
Yeah.
I listen to both. I jam both of them. Yeah. Facts.
My nigga said them niggas sensitive. I like that answer. That was dope. I fuck with that. My nigga like, yo, let me sit that. Because if these niggas are sensitive, somebody fuck around, see these niggas, these clip. This clip. Yeah.
To that angle. Come on. Yeah, that part.
That's what's up. New school or old school? Because I know you said your parents put you on the hip hop. So new school or old school?
Old school. It keeps me grounded. That's what I always go back to. Like, anytime I want to like recenter, like really get my craft up. Like if I feel like I've been slacking, maybe I might do too many melodies. Like I'm trying to rap these niggas' heads off. Like go right back. Listen to some Jay. Listen to some Pop. Listen to some Big. Listen to some Big Hill. Might even listen to some Old Code. If I listen to Old Code, then I'm trying to talk about my life. Like Forest Hill Drive, 2014. That was like the album that I placed most of my works next to make sure that everything sounds good. It's the same way that like I forgot somebody used to do it with 50 Cent, the Get Rich or Die Trying tape and shit like that. Like if it don't match up I can't place it next to here and it don't, sit the same way.
Sonically, yeah, I get what you're saying. Absolutely. I think all artists have a marker.
Yeah.
Any body of work that influenced us or something that we fuck with like that, we use that as the marker for what we doing. Like, you know what I mean? I remember back in the day, we was always trying to make something doper than Doubt or something as dope as Doubt. We got a reasonable Doubt, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga didn't miss. You know what I'm saying? That nigga didn't miss on that joint. Speaking of that, I'm finna put you in the bag, Jay or Nas.
Oh, Jay.
I got a drink because I like both, but it's Jay for me, but I like both.
I fuck with Nas, but Nas just don't do it Jay.
No. He don't do it Jay.
He could rap his ass off.
Facts.
I would love a record with Nas.
Facts.
But he just don't do it Jay.
Facts. I like that answer.
Commercial records, man. You go into the club, that shit hit. It's different.
I asked you about JJ. Flats or drummies?
Flats.
Flats.
Flats got a smooth pull to it.
Flats for me too, bro.
Drummies.
Drummies for you.
Drummies is cool, but like them shits be having the inside of your mouth rough as a bitch. Mad raw, or tore up. That shit like eating Captain Crunch, no cat. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right.
Going out or staying in?
I'm a homebody, but it's because I like to focus in and write. But when they pull me out the crib, sometimes they got to pull me out.
You outside. Jada
Oh my God, it's bad.
You
It's
outside,
bad. You gotta
Jada
force me in the crib. Like, what? You tripping, you're okay. But no,
You need to go and drink.
That is
you're
both.
right.
Good looking, Don. He almost got me on that one.
Yeah, you tried to show.
Yeah, but I'm a homebody though.
I'm a homebody.
Yeah, I'm a homebody. I like to focus. I like to think. I'm a thinker. That's what it is.
Okay, I
Being
got
around too many people while I'm thinking, that should give me anxiety. Shut up.
feel you on that one, my nigga. My last one. This one gets people all the time. Love or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Love will make you kill somebody.
Love will make you do crazy things. Love will make you kill somebody.
It's like love and hate is really like the same emotion, but they just like kind of the opposite ends. But it's super easy to hate somebody that you love. It's super easy. They might piss you clean the fuck off just because of the expectations that you put upon that person.
But you couldn't hate somebody that you loyal to.
No, you can't hate nobody. Actually,
You can hate somebody.
I take that back. Yeah, you can be very upset with the person that you're loyal to, but you know you'll never cross that nigga. You know you'll never cross that girl.
Right. I mean, it's similar. It's similar in the fact that you can hold the emotion while being loyal to a motherfucker.
Some people be married to motherfuckers that they're not even in love with, but it's just they won't leave because they know that
they're loyal.
Exactly. I'd rather have loyalty. But you need love. You want something solid. You want somebody that want to be there. Genuinely. Like, damn, I gotta take another sip.
You gotta take another sip. See? Dude, this will give motherfuckers every episode. Don't feel bad. This shit gets everybody. That question gets. You're gonna drink on that
But I
one.
want loyalty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that just because that shit hit.
Shout out Bella Root, Steve-O. It's a hit. You heard it from Huey V. Yeah, he said it's a hit. This all black owned and operated, my nigga. So yes, sir.
Fire.
All this alcohol,
Salutes.
the whole studio, everything. This all black owned and operated right here. It's from the streets, for real. So, man, like I said, it was a pleasure having you here, my G.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying?
Have to tap in with that.
Absolutely.
Tap in.
No matter, you know what I mean, what you got going on, if you slide back through here, I'm gonna cut the lights on and cut that motherfucker on for you anytime. I don't give a fuck. I do this every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m.
Hell yeah.
But for you, you know what I'm saying? We gonna, you know what I mean? You're a VIP nigga. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna pop back after the tape drop.
Okay.
We're back. Pop back after the tape drop. Tap in with y'all, let y'all know what's going on and everything, man. I'm trying to tap in with some of the artists in the city too. Try to get out some heads up, get some highlights.
Before we sign off of here, let people know where they can find you at.
Oh yeah, you can find me on IG at Who Is Huey V on all platforms. On Facebook, it's just Huey V. Twitter, Who Is Huey V. On all platforms. Make sure you check out my latest single, More Love, and the single that dropped right before that after the deal on my upcoming EP called So Below. Right Nation, Warehouse Boys in the building. Shout out to Warehouse Chiefs. Shout out to Scalez. Shout out to my boy right here, man. Family.
Honor, yes, sir. Absolutely. And that's what we like to hear.
Run them numbers up too. That part. Compound, all this, the platform.
Make sure you tap in.
Yes, sir.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna run that. I'm gonna run that after the deal again.
Run after the deal again.
Yeah, let everybody.
One thing I like to hear is what you just said is that every time somebody comes sit down with us at the end of the episode, they always be like, man, this was cool. This feel like family right here.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we even got an industry nigga.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? To
yeah,
say the same shit as our local homies say. So that's how you know it's across the board that way.
Don't even think about it like
No, I'm
industry.
fucking, when I call you industry nigga, I'm busting your balls.
We leveled up.
Yeah, we leveling up.
No, but I still got that same that humbleness.
No, and I see it. And me.
Sometimes the nigga might be
Yeah. We ain't gonna get into all that.
No, ain't shit change.
That's a whole nother episode.
Ain't shit change. Remember that.
Yeah, so that's a whole nother episode. But no, that's what I liked about you. Is your humbleness. And then, like I said, man, shout out to the brother Roman again and doing numbers. Because he said, soon as fam was like, we want to, tap in with a pie. He reached right out to me, you know what I'm saying? And I said, I appreciate that like a motherfucker. Because like I said, not only am I a fan, but I created this platform to bring light to what people from my city is doing, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was coming up as an artist, we didn't have many platforms where a nigga could walk in, smoke weed, bring his homies, bring his guns, talk his shit, and sit down. You see what I'm saying? We didn't have shit like this when I was coming. For real talk. We didn't have shit like this when I was on my way up. You know what I mean? So that's why when I got the opportunity to create something like this, I wanted to do it. So to see it come full circle and have brothers like you, Sean P, sit down with me, other cats from the city who done went viral or who done leveled up. You know what I mean? Have y'all come sit down with me is an honor. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you, dog. So like I said, man, this was episode 128 of Slick Talk with Scalez podcast, a special episode. We had to slide in and do this one on a Saturday night for the homie Huey V. Who is Huey V is the name of this episode. Is available right now on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere you can tap in with us, man. We will see y'all on Tuesday. We are out.
Tuesday.
Peace.
Out.
My nigga.